So, Game 7, talk about it.
That's a great question. Game 7, it all comes down to this. I think it's something that you dream about. Growing up as a youngster, loving the game of basketball. So it all comes down to one game, 48 minutes. You got to bring it, everything. Just lay it all on the line.
You guys are on the road in enemy territory, but why? What are some of the reasons why you are so confident you can get the job?
I think we're a team that, has thrived in situations like this. I feel like we've definitely, gotten better and are battle tested. So we know it's going to be a hostile environment tomorrow night. We know that they're very good and play very well at home and get their crowd into it. So we're going to have to be. Obviously, be ready to play and come out and withstand some of their runs because they play well here.
How much does the fact that LeBron is playing the way that he has been playing help with that confidence?
It's huge. I mean, he's our leader. He picks up everybody, and we expect big things out of him because that's just who he is.
When kids talk about or dream about Game 7, it's usually they're the one making the buzzer-beating shot. How do you fit that into where you are now and doing what a team needs, finding satisfaction where you can, even in just stretches?
You have to. I mean, it's the type of game you have to do whatever it takes. We had Dante Jones, Mo Williams, those guys came in last game and had big impacts, and they only played a couple of minutes. So, got a couple foul calls, made a couple shots, great box outs. Dante got an and one with the free throw line, made his free throws. So it just is kind of whatever it takes, and even if it's in short spurts or you play 30, 40 plus minutes, you got to go out there and do whatever it takes to get it done, and it comes down to just one game.
Tomorrow being Father's Day, I know obviously you're not a father yet, but is there anything that your dad taught you as a kid that you always remember going into games, or that you'll remember going into maybe tomorrow? Anything he taught you?
Yeah, I mean he put the ball in my hands when I was a little kid. He had played in some big games, and there's a reason I love the game today. So a lot of lessons learned from him, but we have to try to do it, for us and our families, and our family is here with these 12, 15 guys in our organization. So we got to get it done.
You guys had such a huge start, quick start to Game 6. How important will the start be to Game 7?
It'll be big. They're going to try to get their crowd into it, and it's going to be a loud, hostile environment. So if we can, withstand some of their runs and go on a couple run of our own, especially get off to a good start in the first and third quarter, that's going to be big for us.
You've won here at the Oracle Arena. What are some of the lessons you've learned from blocking distractions or interruptions from the crowd?
Yeah, I think just playing away from home, it's going to be a you against the world type mentality, and we all have to make sure that we're locked in and ready for anything that comes our way. So keep using the word hostile. We know it's going to be that type of environment, and it also makes it fun. I mean, it's a Game 7, away from home. It's going to be crazy.
You're going to be able to sleep tonight?
Yeah, it'll be good.
How long has this series been for you? Considering, coming into it healthy, excited about the first finals, missing time, getting hurt, missing time, everything that's gone into that, speculation about your role. It seems like it's just been 2 weeks or whatever.
You know what? We've won. We forced it to a Game 7. It has been weird. Yeah, coming out of the first game, got hurt midway through the second game, concussion, couldn't play, then came off the bench. 2 unbelievable performances in what was it, game 5, or was it game 4? Game 5 back here, and then last game I got played not even 3 minutes. I got picked up 3 fouls, so it's been definitely odd. But the fact that we've been able to, been great with our group and our unit, no matter who's been playing, and force it to a Game 7, and being able to withstand their small ball lineup. like I said, it doesn't matter as long as we win.
You talked about picking up 3 quick fouls last game. How would that affect the way you come out playing?
Same thing. Be aggressive and just try to make a big impact. I mean, tomorrow you never know what can happen in Game 7.
Kevin, how do you keep your confidence when this playoffs has been kind of up and down for you, the team? How do you kind of keep your? I mean, you've been in All-Star games, you've done a lot, but how do you kind of keep kind of your fortitude?
That's it. I've played basketball my whole life. As much as you guys want to make of it, I'm fine. I'm gonna go out there, play hard, make an impact.
It's kind of a lesson that this game is just. I mean, you never know what's going to happen in this game, and you can't ever kind of think you've got it made.
Of course, and they play a different style of basketball more so than anybody in the entire league. And I mentioned what this series has been like. Every game has been, and really in the playoffs, every game is different in itself. So we just, like I said, anything can happen in a Game 7, and no matter what happens, we just want to come out on top. It doesn't matter.
Just because of the familiarity after repeated performances against them, and the time to lock in with the days in between. How much have you learned about this opponent, compared to catching them in January and there they go, and we'll see them again in March?
Yeah, I think we learned a lot about them. They learn a lot about us, but we also figure out a lot about ourselves and what it takes to win. I mean, it's very hard to not only win in this league, but win against a team that has been historically good throughout the entire year, plays well here, hasn't lost many games in a row. So we're going to have to really be great tomorrow and pick up on both sides of the ball.
Are you healthy now?
Yes.
Lingering effects from the concussion?
Nah, I'm good.
How long did it take you to get over the shoulder? Did it carry into this season? I know you're probably quiet about it. Were you completely healthy from October?
Starting the year?
Yeah.
No, I'd say the only, I guess, I don't know if the right word is setback, but the only thing that kind of, didn't get me into rhythm right away was just that I hadn't played or shot the ball until really September. So really get my shoulder back to full strength. I wasn't quite all there to start the season, but we were still able to come out the first month and a half before I was able to get there and play well.
What's Ferran shown you since he's taken over this job?
Definitely a calm and kind of a quiet confidence about him that we're able to follow. And when he speaks, we listen. He's been there, done that, played with great players. Very, very confident in what he wants to get done on both sides of the ball, and I think we followed that.
Kevin, you talk about Kyrie coming up in this series and kind of putting a stamp on being one of the better players in the league.
It's great. I mean, he's been in attack mode this entire series. He's been special. He's really picked up his game. I've been following Braun's lead, and with that lineup out there, we need him to be great. He stepped up to the challenge.
Can you also talk about the importance of this potential pick for the city of Cleveland? You've been here for 2 years. You know where the fans are coming.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, we have tremendous support from our fans. Tremendous support from the city of Cleveland. Yeah, K-Love, boy. Ohio as well, and I mean, really Cleveland fans all over. So we get a lot of love on the road, and know that we're going to have a lot of people having our back tomorrow night, and it's going to be a raucous crowd, hostile, but we're going to have to come together and know that we have a large backing.
Last one, guys. Anybody else?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, tomorrow night that'll be tough, but there's bigger things at hand tomorrow, but we'll see.